Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's still a little bit early here, but not super early. I kind of got a late start today, and now I am gonna go on an errand. I want to go to Savers. I'm kind of on the lookout for some curtains for the bedroom, as well as a wall plug-in lamp for my laundry room. Now, for the bedroom, for the curtains, maybe something for the windows. I have curtains for the windows for the Christmas season, but you never know if I'm going to find something even better. So I'm open to that possibility. But what I really am looking for are some type of a holiday kind of a sheer or a lightweight holiday-esque curtain that I can hang on that bed cornice behind my headboard. Definitely want to swap out the shears that are on there now. They're very springy with beautiful flowers, and I love them, but we're not in spring mode. We are in full Christmas mode in my house, so I need something a little bit more holiday. And as far as the light goes for the laundry room, I've been looking online. I've looked on Amazon. I've checked other sites. I found several I like, but of course I'm always drawn to the most expensive ones out there. And sometimes I really do have super good luck finding lights, so I thought I'd add that to the list as well of things I'm looking for at Savers. So we're going to take a trip to Savers, and I'm going to take you with me. Let's see what they have there. And then when we come back, I have two amazing things that I'm going to share with you that are going to help elevate your Thanksgiving game hugely. People are so going to comment on these two things at your Thanksgiving gathering. So I will share that with you guys when we get back. But for right now, let's head to Savers and see what we can find.
Set myself aside, lead the way on this trial. If you don't know the way, we can stop and make a change. I know we walk for days, losing hope, fading love. This night will be okay, waking up to another day.
But I think those are gonna work. I love getting my curtains from Savers because you save so much money. It's literally ridiculous. But gotta hit it right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's pretty. Wish there was more. 2 pieces. $1.50 for 2 red. Yeah, we will take those. I don't know if I can use everything, but but for the prices, it can't be beat, and I can layer them. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is layering. I love a layered bed look. $1.50 each. Yes. Let's see, do they have any queen sheets? $4.99 each. Ugly holiday sweater. Ugly holiday, of course. Ooh. Get this one. I love the fur on the bottom. All right, let's grab that. Tree skirt. $2.99. We are gonna go see about some lights. Yeah. These are coming with me. Super wobbly. $10. I do not see anything I would want. Nothing. I don't have a lot today. From $7.99 to $3.99. 6 drawers. I'm gonna get them. Made out pretty good, actually. I'm surprised. I got a lot of bedding choices to work with, a lot of curtains to work with, a lot of layering is about to happen. So, let's see. I bought something to definitely layer, so I gotta get 2 tension rods. Let's see. I'm over near Walmart, so might as well pop into Walmart and see about getting those tension rods for the bedroom windows. Layer some curtains. Put the pillows. Ish. Not bad, not bad. Super productive venture into there. I'm gonna run over to Walmart real quick, and then we'll just get back home and I'll show you everything I got. All right. I'm sweating, but I'm back. Let me show you what I got. I got this package of knobs. We all know I'm a furniture artist. I thought they were kind of pretty, and on the right project, they'd look absolutely gorgeous. They came from like TJ Maxx or Home Goods. They were $7.99, but I got them for $3.99, and they're very heavy knobs. I think they're kind of pretty. Has like a Mandela kind of look on there, I think. And then I am obsessed with these 2 amber vases. They're huge. They were $5.99 each, but I really like them. I don't know for where or for what, but had to have them. I grabbed this architectural piece. They wanted $7.99 for it. I thought it was just beautiful. I love the chippy paint on it. I like that it looks like it's something off of an old building. Can we talk about these for a second? Look at how big and long these are. Oh, they hang on the wall. 2 gorgeous candle sconces. I don't like the finish on them, so I'll end up changing that. But $3.99 for the pair was right up my alley. Now, I made out pretty good when it comes to like the bedding and the curtains. I was actually pretty happy with that. These were $4.99 each, and they're UGG. They are UGG pillowcases, and there's 2 of them. And they're for the big square pillows, which I have for my couch. And instead of continuously buying new pillows for each season, I just like to buy new covers to put on the pillows I have. Saves on space, saves on storage, saves some money. So I grabbed 2 of the UGG decorative pillow throws, and I love them. This blanket that's behind me right there, That's an UGG blanket, and it's so warm. I love, love, love it. So I just thought these would look really cute, and I love that they're kind of like polar bear looking. I thought they'd look really good for the Christmas season. So all of this is going into the wash. Next up, $2.99. These pillows are not $2.99. These are the ones that you can change how it looks. Could be white with the stag or red stag. For $2.99, I could not resist. And it had a brother for $2.99. Same scenario. Can say Merry Christmas in white or in red. $2.99 is a great deal for these. These are like $19.99 at Home Goods and TJ Maxx, places like that. It's a $20 pillow. So for $3, I am totally thrilled. This throw was $4.99, and I love the plaid colors, but mostly I love the bottom fur on there. I think it just adds something to this throw, and it's gonna look wonderful on the end of my bed maybe, or hanging over a chair. It's just a beautiful holiday throw. I'm not a tree skirt girl. If you saw my holiday home tour, you will see that I have a sleigh that holds my tree up, and I have had that for at least 30 years. At least. I believe it came from Christmas tree shop. That's where I think it came from. Many, many years ago. I'm not a tree skirt kind of girl. This was $2.99, and I just really liked the ruffle and the color. And I do have other trees. I have a tree to go in my bedroom. I don't know what I will use this for, but for $2.99, it wasn't staying behind. And when it comes to my beds, much like my curtains, I love to layer things. I am a super hot sleeper. Scott is a wicked hot sleeper. So between the two of us, we have to have layers that we can pull off or on as we get hot and cold throughout the nights. So I like a lot of light layers, and I think it looks super pretty too. This green plaid sheet was $4.99. This is a top flat sheet, but I really, really, really liked the colors. It's two different shades of green. There's a dark green and there's a light green in there. And I just thought that that was so pretty. I can see it with like a red fitted sheet or red pillowcases. So we grabbed this, and they also had, in a green plaid, absolutely fabulous and beautiful. Again, I can just see this with lots of layers on my bed. They had these lace jabots, and there is a pair of them, and I'm actually gonna layer them under my Christmas curtains in my bedroom. I think that they're just gonna look super, super pretty. I love the lace detail on there. I love that it's gonna actually frame out the windows somewhat, and it's just gonna give another element of design to that room. We bought two of them. And then for $1.50 each, you'll remember I found those two Christmas red pillowcases. They already look fabulous next to those plaid sheets. So for $1.50, I'm not leaving them behind. I think I paid $10 per pillowcase at Target. So $1.49, no brainer. Now here's where I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, so I bought a few choices. I love a good plaid. I've said that a million times, and they happen to have two different red and white plaid curtains. I couldn't decide, so I bought them both. The first one I super love. It's not white. It's like a very, very, very light khaki with a gorgeous Christmas red plaid pattern on them. Drapes can be very expensive. This was $6.99 for 2 panels, so we'll do 1 window. I have 2 in my bedroom, so I happen to cut curtains in half. My curtains are not functional in my bedroom. They are totally decorative. I have my blinds that I use. That's how we button things up for the night, is we shut the blinds. So the curtains never move. So if I have to cut these in half, totally okay with that. I can get 2 pairs out of 1 pair. So grab this one. And then they also had the red and white buffalo check. I don't like this as much as I like the other one, but I do in fact like this. $8.49 for the set of curtains. You can't go wrong with that price. And then the whole reason I went there was for curtains, but mostly for my bed cornice. And I found these gorgeous shears that have just a lot of silver squiggles, I guess. I guess we'll just call them squiggles. I really don't know what they are, but very festive looking with the silver. And I thought that these would absolutely look beautiful behind my bed. And they were $8.49 for the pair. So these were a little bit on the expensive side, but it's a very good quality sheer. You can feel the quality in there. So that is my haul from Savers. I think I made out pretty good. I have a lot of choices for my bedroom. And now I'm just gonna be excited to put it all together. I love to surround myself during Christmas time with things that make me happy, and having lights in my bedroom, Christmas trees in my bedroom, Christmas decor in my bedroom. Things like that really make my heart happy. And it's the little things. It doesn't take a whole lot to do this. Curtains can be very, very expensive, but when you thrift them, you can find some really good deals. So now I've got to get all of this into the wash and really start to lay out my plan for my bedroom. What do you guys think? I think I made out really good, and I have a lot of solid choices that I can use to layer my bed for the holiday season. So I've got the first load in, and while that is in, I am going to get to the second part of today's visit together, and that is sharing two super simple things with you guys that will elevate your gathering to the next level. The first one, I am going to be taking some frozen dinner rolls, and we are going to transform them into little mini pumpkin-shaped pull-apart bread that is dripping with an herbed butter. And then I am going to show you how to make the cutest cornucopia for your charcuterie board. I don't always have the time to make dinner rolls. I know how to, but I don't always have the time to do it. I'd like to get better, but for now, I use Rhodes rolls. Love them. They taste just like something my grandmother would have made fresh from the oven. I love how they rise, how they bake, how they taste. I loved everything about the Rhodes rolls. So they are part of virtually every holiday dinner I have. But one year I wanted to come up with something super cute. Now, you know how everybody's into the sourdough and taking loaves and transforming those artistically, cutting them or making them look like big pumpkins. I am sourdough challenged. My starter failed, and it wouldn't matter even if it thrived because nobody in the family but me likes sourdough. So it doesn't make sense for me to maintain a sourdough starter. So I get creative other ways. And one year I had the Rhodes rolls, and I said, you know what? Let's tie some kitchen string around these. When they rise, it'll make the pumpkin shape and everything will be fabulous. Well, I did it. And the string stuck when I was pulling it apart. And what I thought was going to be this absolute tragedy turned into the most ingenious way to serve your dinner rolls. And I'm gonna share that with you today. The way we are gonna make them turns them almost into like a pull-apart monkey bread where the butter just gets all inside and so good. So we're gonna start with that one because the rolls have to rise. So let's head into the kitchen and get these two fun and super easy things going. To start, I am going to cut 4 equal lengths of kitchen twine to wrap around each frozen Rhodes roll. You want to place them around it to make the shape of a pumpkin as it rises. You don't want to make it too tight to the frozen roll because it is going to rise. You also don't want to make it too loose. How you tie it depends on how big the pumpkin actually gets. There is no right or wrong, so don't sweat or overthink this part at all. Just get those pieces on there. You're going to let them sit covered in a warm spot so that they can rise. Now, when I do this technique, because it does take a hot minute to tie them on each roll, I don't do it for every single roll. I like to have a mixture of the little pumpkin-shaped ones as well as just regular round rolls. I think they look absolutely beautiful together in the little roll basket, and I just prefer to do it that way. You can do it whichever way you want. This just works for me and makes it a little bit easier. I'm going to set these on my stove. It's nice and warm over there. I have a nice pot of chicken stock on the back of it going, so it's a perfect spot for the rolls to rise, and I'm just going to leave them for a couple of hours, checking on them periodically. am just going to give them a little egg bath. I'm going to add some of this everything Asiago seasoning blend to the top of these. Way better than an everything bagel seasoning. That Asiago cheese is just beyond. Let me just say that. So I'm going to get that on here, and then I'm going to pop them in a 325 preheated oven for about 15 minutes. I'm going to keep my eye on them. I don't want them to get too brown. It's been about 20 minutes. My kitchen smells amazing, and these dinner rolls are done. They look absolutely gorgeous, fabulous, perfect. They came out brilliant. Now, using sharp scissors, I'm going to snip the string all around each roll. While I'm holding the roll in place, I am going to pull the string out of it. And it is going to tear down a little bit, but when you do it gently, it doesn't rip it apart. It just kind of makes a perforation that's still attached by the bottom middle and the top middle. When you take the strings out, it actually cuts into the roll, which is exactly how I want it. That opens it all up because now we're going to add some melted butter. You could add herbs, you could add anything you want to it. Take your butter and generously get it on that biscuit. So good. You can even brush a little on the flavored. It's like mini pull-apart breads. So good. Not only do they look amazing, they taste amazing. And this on your holiday table is going to elevate that meal so much farther, and your guests are going to rave. Definitely give these a try for this year's Thanksgiving. To start, we are going to use some tin foil and we're going to mold a cornucopia. If you're not sure what a cornucopia looks like, it's like a horn, a hollowed out horn, a point at one end, opening at the other, generally called the horn of plenty. We are going to make our own. You can make whatever size cornucopia you want. I'm not making a huge one, but it's not going to be tiny either. Big old piece, start making your horn. And the key to this is don't bunch it up super tight because you're gonna pull it out of the cornucopia when you're done. So you wanna leave it a little bit on the loose side so you can grab and pull. Doesn't look like much right now, does it? Just want that kind of cornucopia horn shape. Now to make mine, I don't buy the rolls, but I buy the crescent roll sheets. I like it better because it lays it out as a flat square, and using a pizza cutter, I am gonna cut it into strips. You could leave your strips just like this, or you could braid them. There's no right or wrong. It'll look fabulous either way. I just like the braided look better, so I'm going to braid my strips. Take your cornucopia, start wrapping. You want to cover and overlap all the foil marks. Cornucopia is wrapped. I left a braid at the front. I should be able to pull my tin foil out. I have made sure that there's no tin visible. If there are, you can just break off little pieces of extra and just tuck them in. I have also used a little bit of foil for support to hold that horn point up. Some egg wash. It's going to give it good golden color. I'm going to add a bit of the seasonings I put on the dinner rolls. I'm going to bake it. I'm going to let that go for about 15-20 minutes. Then I'm going to peek at it. If I see any parts of it getting super brown, I'm going to put a little foil on it, put it back in, turn down the temperature to 300 and let it go for another 5 to 10 minutes. The horn of plenty is spilling out. Got a great little charcuterie. Look how fun that is. So easy, but the impact is so big. You guys are gonna love this.